Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy K7 Paleotrex. Now this is a figure I have been after for a long time, and honestly this figure is absolutely worth anything. I mean the price is about like $20 at Target, and this figure is just packed with everything you could imagine. And if you have the other fossilizers, ooh, you are in for a treat. So in this video, I'm gonna be reviewing this guy Paleotrex. We're gonna go over his paint job, the articulation, and all that stuff. And then we're gonna do some size comparisons with the other fossilizers and other Transformers figures. And then we're gonna finally transform him into his skeleton T-Rex mode. And then after this video, directly after, there's gonna be another video, which is gonna be the three fossilizer combiner form. So yeah, stay tuned for the channel for that video. So without further ado, let's take a look at Paleotrex in a closer look. So here we have Paleotrex here in a closer look, and my goodness, this figure actually looks really amazing. The sculpt work looks nice, the paint work, the Predacon insignia right there, the whole body, everything is nice. The hands, I really do like the hands. I don't know why, they gave me some sort of alien vibe. I really do like how they look like, especially this area which looks like an axe, and even the T-Rex skull conceals really nice. Seeing how he does balance and everything, well, he is actually really well articulated, that he is balanced really well. Now the articulation, as far as it's concerned, is really vast. I'll just say there's multiple hinge joints and sockets and everything for the figure. So yeah, so without well, let's just skip on the articulation segment and let's just go to the size comparison segment of this video. So here for the three fossilizer size comparisons, we can see how Paleotrex is about probably maybe the smallest of the fossilizers. I'm still thinking Ractonite is the smallest, but all of these three just look amazing. And this figure compared with Wingfinger, especially, sometimes Ractonite, but I think with Wingfinger this figure looks way cooler. Well, but with all three they look best. Now there is one accessory that Paleotrex does come with, I did not show earlier, is that this tail accessory, it's gonna be the end of the T-Rex tail, but is also also acts as like a little sword or something, so you could just insert it on the hand like that, and then it simply acts as a sword, so you can have him ready to slash on any Maximo that comes in his way. Like, let's say Air Razor or something, he could just hit Air Razor like that or something. So yeah, I think that this looks really cool. And now another thing I am going to do in this video also is that I do want to show you how you can combine Paleotrex with another Transformers War for Cybertron figure, because per tradition with these fossilizers, they combine with other Transformer figures. So now with that being done, now let's do the transformation of Paleotrex. So you're simply gonna have to do like all the rest of the fossilizers. They don't transform but part form. So you're gonna simply separate all the pieces you can together like this. You're gonna get his head right here. You're gonna flip it like this, so that this area, and if we do take it out, I believe this is the mace that Optimus Primal uses in the old Beast Wars series. So I think that this looks really cool. And with that new DNA design kit that just got revealed recently, I think that just fixes a bunch of things, and it makes the club extendable. So like I said, keep separating the parts. Now that we got that done, now you're just gonna essentially get this part right here. This part, you're gonna flip it downward like this, so that this sharp part is facing downward, and then after that you're gonna have to get this piece right here. Then you're just gonna have to connect it like so. Just make sure that you're holding the peg, so that when it goes in, it won't nudge out. And then you're gonna do the same process right here. So that, and also there is a specific way you have to do this, because if you look on the bottom right here, there are some bones that are going downward, going toward the tail, and then you're gonna do, and then right here, if you look right here, the bones are going down like that. So connect them together, and then so that they could be equal. And if you connect it like that, it's obviously gonna look really weird and not compatible. So do connect it like that. After that, what you're gonna have to do is get the head, simply attach it right here, like that. And now that that is done, we can see the body being complete. Now we just need the rib cage and the legs. So what you're simply gonna have to do for the legs, now this actually intrigued me more than any other War for Cybertron fossilizer, is that you do get these two legs right here, and then you essentially just put them like so. And I thought that the legs for this fossilizer were just gonna be the arms and not the feet itself, but nope, I was wrong. They were the feet also. So then after that, you're just gonna get the feet also. So you're just gonna get them like this, flatten them so that it does appear like so. You can move this down a bit so that it does appear like this, and then make sure that it does look like that. You're gonna connect the foot to the. You're gonna connect the dinosaur leg to the robot foot right here. After that, it's done. You're gonna do the same process on the other side. So you're gonna connect the 2 feet together like so. Make sure that the hollow area is facing inwards because it allows the figure to look more and more clean and everything. After that, we can already see how the figure's coming together. You're going to essentially get this piece right here, and I think you are going to, in fact, you're just going to have to make sure that this does fold upward, I believe. I think that this folds like this or something, and then these two circular slots and this circular tab are going to align up together. And once they are aligned together, you essentially have Paleotrex fully transformed into that skeletal T-Rex form. And now for this piece, which is actually acts as a shield on the combined figures, it does have two slots right there, and there are 2 tabs. Whoops, I think I did put this backwards. Sorry. I did put this backwards right now, so yeah, I'm just gonna cut this part off the video, and then we're gonna continue on, and then I'll show you how to tab this thing in. Now, attaching this piece right here, like I said, I fixed the rib cage, so you're just simply gonna get these two pieces right here, these 2 slots and these 2 tabs together. You're gonna attach them together, and then they do close that piece, and it does look nice and secure, and it just looks really nice. And honestly, if anyone could clarify for me on the comment section if the fossilizers ever showed up in the Beast War series, because I never watched the Beast War series and I do want to know. So yeah. And now let's bring in some other fossilizers for a size comparison. Let's bring in Ractonite, and then let's bring in Wingfinger, and honestly, I think that this looks really cool, and just the scale between the T-Rex to the Styracosaurus mode looks accurate. I'm not so sure about this Pteranodon mode, but I'm pretty sure it should be accurate. I'm starting to think he's probably some sort of other pterosaur, not Pteranodon, but I'm not so sure. But I don't know why. But this just reminds me of Jurassic Park, but in fossil form. So welcome to Fossilizer Park. So I think that this looks really cool. We can see overall the length of Wingfinger and Paleotrex. We can see that Paleotrex is a bit longer, but I think that Paleotrex has a bit more bulk in him than Wingfinger. So yeah. Now with that being done, now let's combine Paleotrex with another War for Cybertron figure. So here for the combination of Paleotrex with the Kingdom Optimus Prime, this could also work with the Kingdom Warpath and the Earthrise Optimus Prime, as well as the Kingdom Cyclonus. So if you do want to know how to do that, it's the same process. They all have the same ports and everything. So the first thing you're going to have to do is get this rib cage piece. I really do like how it looks like. We'll take a close look at it right now. I do like all the ribs that do show up and everything. The attention to detail on the paint is fascinating. It looks really nice. These leg pieces look nice and all. They look kind of faded, which looks really cool. These dinosaur legs, also known as Paleotrex's hands, look really amazing. Especially where that T-Rex head is concerned, I think that this looks amazing. We can see how it looks like. It can open really wide, and it just looks really, really cool. And I think that this just represents an actual T-Rex. The spinal cord and everything on this looks cool, including the mace that Optimus Primal uses, and this shield as well does look really, really cool, especially where that Predacon insignia is concerned. I really do like how that looks like. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're first going to have to go to Optimus Prime's back right here. There is a circular port, so you are going to move the tabs a bit like this. Then you're going to have to make sure this does tap in right here. Just make sure it taps right there. Now that with that being done, let me just move the camera a little bit up so you can see. And then we're just, after that, we're going to get these 2 pieces, these 2 leg pieces. Make sure that the hollow part, well, it's not really hollow, but we'll just call it, make sure the ugly part is facing inward, because appearances are everything with everything. So you're just gonna make the ugly part face inward, and then after that, now that that is done, get the two arm pieces right here. You're just gonna connect them right there. Do the same process on the other side. Fold it like this, connect it like that, and then what you're essentially going to do is, now with that being connected, sometimes it is a bit tedious to do, but after that, now with that being connected, you're just gonna simply make sure that the arms do fold inward, kind of like this, and it does look really cool. It looks like some sort of mechanism Optimus Prime has, is to like another set of arms to grab on some Decepticons or something, and it does kind of give me a Dr. Octopus vibe from the Spider-Man movie. So yeah, because of these extra arms right here, I think that it looks really cool. So I'm just gonna have them like this so that it looks like it's ready to pounce or something. And then now, with that being done, now we're just gonna essentially get Optimus Primal's mace. We're just gonna get Optimus Prime's hands right here, and then we're just gonna slide it in gently in there, so that it won't rub off any paint or anything. Now with that being done, we're gonna get this T-Rex skull right here. We're gonna get this tab right there, shoot it in there, and then I recommend opening it so slightly like that. I do like how it does look like when it's a bit open like that. And then now with that being done, now the rest of the pieces are pretty simple. This shield right here, you're just gonna put it on right there, and it's gonna essentially act like a shield. And then it's like if any Decepticons try to blast on Optimus Prime. So like for example, let's have Galvatron right here. If he tries to blast on Optimus Prime, the shield will ricochet his blast off. So yeah, I think that looks really cool. Then we're gonna get these pieces like we did when we were transforming Paleotrex. We're just gonna combine them once more, like so. Just gonna combine them like so. After that, wrong side. You're just gonna have to combine it like this, and then after that you're gonna connect this piece as well. Or let me just take a look at the instructions once more, because I always get confused on what pieces to connect on that part. So you're essentially just gonna, oh yeah, I was doing it right. So you're just gonna get this piece right here, get that piece right there. Just gonna get these two pieces, and then after that you're gonna connect this piece right here, and this will essentially act as a club. So then after that you're just gonna shoot it in Optimus Prime's hand right there, and then right there it looks really nice, and this looks so cool. I think that this looks cool. This whole area right here, it just looks like some sort of battle axe or something. We could also flip it around if you want, and then we could just have it like look like it's gonna slash on a Decepticon or something. So yeah, that is one of the combination modes you could do. Now there is another combination mode you could do. So what you're gonna do is simply get this piece right here, get the T-Rex head out of the way, and then you're gonna separate these arm pieces right here. You're just gonna separate those pieces, reconnect this piece right here, and then now we're just gonna have Optimus Prime like this. These pieces will essentially act as little guns for Optimus Prime, and then this piece right here. Now this is where it really gets interesting. According to the instructions, it does show to put this piece right here. It says to put it like that, like this, and then you're gonna have to click the head down like that. And then now what you're gonna have to do is that with these pieces that we did in fact use earlier, you are just going to connect it like this, like that. Now that is connected, you're gonna get Optimus Primal's mace, turn it upside down like so, connect it like that, and then after that you're gonna connect it inside right here, this area where the T-Rex skull is, where it used to be connected. So it's gonna connect right there. And then now with that being done, we're gonna get these two arm pieces, and these, I was actually surprised of how they work. These ones will actually act as support mechanisms for Optimus Prime, giving him a little bit more height. So we're just gonna turn Optimus Prime to downward, and then we're just gonna connect these pieces right here. You're gonna connect this piece as well right there. So I think that now with this new height improvement, I think Optimus Prime looks really cool. And even with Warpath or Cyclonus, any of the figures compatible to fossilize with Paleotrex, I think that they all look cool. Now I'm just gonna bring in another figure for a size comparison. Let's bring in the Transformers Kingdom Galvatron for a size comparison. So let me just fix Optimus Prime before we do that. As now that Optimus Prime is balanced, now let's bring in Galvatron, and we could totally see the size difference now between Galvatron and Optimus Prime. Before, Galvatron was taller than Optimus Prime. Now the tables have turned and Optimus Prime is taller than Galvatron. So I really do like how this looks like, and I will be displaying this like on the shelf and stuff. So now with that being done, now let me give you my final thoughts of our Transformers Kingdom Fossilizer Paleotrex. So now some final thoughts for the Transformers War for Cybertron K7 Deluxe Class Paleotrex. This is a must-have figure, a really nice figure. I absolutely love the figure, especially when combined with the other fossilizer, which is our next video, and even combined with Optimus Prime. This figure looks without a doubt amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 must-have figure. I really do like all the articulation and all on this figure, and it looks really, really cool. So now that about concludes my Transformers Studio Series K7 Deluxe Class Paleotrex review. I thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, leave a nice comment, and until my next review, which is the 3 Fossilizer Combiner, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.